Hey everybody, it's Misty with This Family Life, and this is week 2 of our eating for $50 a week grocery budget for 2023 for my family of 4. So I thought I would address a couple of questions and concerns at the start of this video, and then we will jump into what I bought for this week. So a couple of people have asked, did I seriously hear you right that you're going to try to do $50 a week? Yes, that is the plan. We are going to try to stick to $50 a week every week for the year of 2023. We will see how that goes. I know like everyone's worried about inflation and possibly hyperinflation or recession down the road. I can't really say what's going to happen. I know how I feel about what's going on. So, I'm trying to put my money elsewhere right now. I would like to pay off what little bit of debt that we have from the end of the year last year. And then I would like to be able to shift more money into savings for 2023. So that is kind of my personal goal. That is one of the reasons why I'm trying to do a lower spend grocery budget for the year. So the second question that I got quite a bit was, how many people are we feeding? How many kids do we have at home? So this is a budget for a family of 4. It is myself and my husband, Jason. We have 2 kids at home. We have a 14-year-old daughter named Amber, and we have an 8-year-old son named Axton. You will see Axton in quite a few of my videos. You probably won't see Amber in any videos. She's just not really comfortable with that, and that is okay. That is her choice. If she ever decides to be on camera, then you will get a peek at her. If not, that's okay too. We do have other people that float in and out of the home during the month. Sometimes our stepdaughter comes over. Sometimes we take food to other people's homes. This month in particular, we have my mom and stepdad coming to stay for a few days with us. So we are sometimes feeding more than 4 people, but generally speaking, we have 4 people in the house. Another question that I get asked quite a bit is, are you feeding your family enough food? So yes, we are feeding our family plenty of food, I promise. In fact, most nights for dinner, and I've gotten really good, this is one of my grocery tips, something I've learned over time, is to scale back how much food you're cooking. If you're coming up with tons of leftovers that your family's not using, you're not saving any money. And so I've learned to kind of scale back my meals, and I know exactly how much food my family needs for the 4 of us. And in fact, I still usually have leftovers. I know at least twice in the last week we've had leftovers that my husband and I have taken to work for lunches, as well as some leftovers that my daughter ate at home because they were out of school this last week. So I thought I would kind of show you, this is what I'm kind of lovingly referring to as my Bible this year. This is a planner that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas from Amazon. It's just a blank planner, and it's got monthly sheets. So I'll show you those. It's got monthly sheets. This is what I'm using to meal plan out and keeping track of what we're eating every day. And then it's also got weekly sheets, where this is where I can break down like what videos I'm going to post on YouTube. I can break down my grocery budget for the week, how much I've spent and where, how much money I have left on my grocery budget, upcoming sales. This is where I'm keeping all of the information. So this is, like I said, I'm lovingly going to refer to it as my Bible. But I don't leave home without it, and it's just helping keep me on track. So if you're new to trying to budget, or you're new to trying to meal plan, or you're trying to challenge yourself to do better this year, I recommend getting a book like this that you can track your day to day as well as your month over month. So I guess the last thing I'll address that I've been asked this month quite a bit is this something that we have to do? Like, is my family where we have to eat on only $50 a week? No. I could spend more money on groceries, and I have in the past. But this is just something I'm challenging myself to do. I would like to be able to help other people see that you do not have to spend these huge amounts on groceries. Like, I love watching grocery haul videos, don't get me wrong. But people that are spending like $600 every video on groceries, $800 on every video for groceries, $300 a week on groceries, that's a lot of money. And that's money that could be going towards other things. And so right now, my main goal, like I said, is pay off the small amount of debt we have from last year. We had to get a new washer and dryer. We had some expenses come up other than that. And so it just kind of all built at the same time. So it'll be nice to get that paid off, get back to zero. and just start saving more money. We don't really keep a savings account per se. We do have a little bit stashed, you know, here and there, but it'd be nice to have like a cushion that we could fall back on if we needed it. And then we have lots of projects going on. Like we have a trip to Alaska coming up this year. My husband is restoring a 66 Impala, so he's gonna need money for car parts. My kids are in a million different activities. So there are lots of better things to spend money on than overspending at the grocery store. So that is the goal for this year. Spend more money on the things we want to spend money on, save more money than we've been saving in the past, and just spend less in the grocery store, but still eat well and live well and be happy. And so I hope you will subscribe, like the videos, and stick around for this journey, because I think it's going to be an interesting one and it'll be fun to see week over week how well we do. So with that being said, you're fixing to see the grocery haul section of this video. I've already recorded that. I will tell you there is a mistake in it. So I said that I was 3 cents over for this week. I had forgot to scan my Ibotta receipts. So you'll hear about that at the end of the video. You'll see where we came in for the month on our budget, but we were able to stick within the $50 for the second week. So I'm quite proud of that. It's just funny how it worked out, and you'll hear about that later in the video. But with that being said, I'm so happy to have you guys here. Like, this is so fun, and I just can't wait to see how far we can take it this year, and you know, how far we can make it before something catastrophic happens. Like, there's bound to be a week. I know there's going to be, and I'm excited to see how far we make it before something happens where it's just like grocery budget blown, right, for the week. So we'll see how far we do. So here's the grocery haul section, and then I'll see you back to wrap up and let you know exactly what I did that put me back under budget. So see you guys in a few. Bye. All right, so this is everything I've bought for groceries for week 2 of my challenge of feeding my family for $50 a week in 2023. So just a reminder, on week 1, we did not spend the full $50. So we actually had $7.70 to move over to week 2. So that made our budget for this week actually $57.70. So let's talk about everything we got, and then we'll come back and wrap up how we did on if we were able to stay in that budget or not. So I did pick up 3 cases of water at Brookshire's. This was 3 for $10, which is a pretty good price on water right now. And I originally did not have room in my budget for this. I had budgeted to get 3 Red Baron pizzas at Kroger for $10 because we like those for a quick, easy lunch or dinner. Unfortunately, they only had Supreme left. My family won't eat Supreme. So that actually opened up for me to be able to go and get this 3 cases of water. So that was a pretty good swap out, in my opinion. Got 5 of these Pop-Tart bites at Kroger. Sorry, this is really gonna bother me with the pantry door open. I'm gonna swing them around and close it real quick. These were on sale for 99 cents this week, but each box you got 75 cents back with Ibotta, so that made these 24 cents a box. Can't beat that. These will go in my kids' lunch, just a couple at a time as a little sweet treat. So I got 2 of the confetti cake and 3 of the strawberry banana. That's the only flavors that my Kroger had. Picked up some bologna, which Axton's already been in. He's a bologna eater. So that is for his lunches this week. Got some of this Land of Frost honey ham for Amber's lunches. She doesn't like bologna, so she can have ham. Got 1 of these smoked sausages that was on sale. I like to make homemade sausage Alfredo, and I use this and that. It only takes about half of this rope to make a meal for our family, so this will make 2 meals, and it was on sale for $2.99, so not bad for 2 meals. I got these ham steaks. These were on sale for $2.50 at Kroger this week, and it comes with 2 big thick ham steaks, and so these I will fry up and serve with eggs, either for breakfast for dinner, or we'll actually have it for breakfast one morning. I got 2, this is the only other thing I got at Brookshire's. I got 2 packages of hamburger they had just put out on markdown. So this one was $2, for a pound, and then $1.86 on this one. It's just right under a pound. If you're making tacos or hamburger helper or something like that, you're not going to notice the difference in weight versus a full pound. As you can see, they're pretty darn close. My family's not going to notice anyway. So you cannot get ground beef here for $2 a pound. So I grabbed both of those. I got some Honeycrisp apples. They were on sale for $1.27 a pound this week, and my daughter loves Honeycrisp apples. Got bananas. This was actually pretty funny. I had this wrote down on my list that these are on sale for 23 cents a pound. Be careful when you're budgeting, like using the online prices, because it was actually 23 cents each online. So these were actually 55 cents a pound. So that kind of messed up my plan a little bit. Because I had the wrong price wrote down. Grabbed 2 of these Classico pasta sauces. These were on sale this week for $1.49 with a limit of 5. We just tried the 4-cheese one recently and really loved it, so I grabbed 2 of those just to put in our stock up pantry. Grabbed a big bag of these crispy chicken strips. This is not in my food budget, and the reason is this is not to feed my family. This is for a work party, and I'm bringing chicken strips and dipping sauce. So this was $11.99 on sale, just in case you're curious, but that does not count towards our family food budget because our family will not eat this. This is just strictly for work. Lunchables were on sale this week. I don't normally buy these, but the kids are headed back to school and they really like these chicken dunker ones and the pizza ones. Right, Axton? Yeah. And so they were on sale. I believe it was $1.49 a piece, limit of 5. So I went ahead and grabbed 5 of those. Grabbed this package of ground beef at Kroger before I had went to Brookshire's. I wish I had not grabbed this one yet, but that's okay. It was on sale for $10.47 for 3 pounds, so still not a terrible price versus what we're normally paying here. These I got at Target, part of the after Christmas clearance stuff. It was $1.53, I think, for both packages, and I showed you in a short video. You can find it in my YouTube shorts, how to use these for Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day. So we'll put those up for that. 2 half gallons of whole milk. These are on sale this week. I believe it's 99 cents. So it's still cheaper than getting a gallon of milk to buy 2 of those. And then I found 2 of the naan breads on the clearance rack for $1.49 a package. And so I got those to stick in the freezer. We make homemade pizzas out of these, don't we, Axton? And are they delicious? Axton's eating breakfast. He's having Pop-Tarts at, I don't know if you can see that, 11 o'clock. He's having breakfast. That's okay. Right, Axton? So this was what we got to stock up this week. And so let's talk totals. Again, as you know, we had $57.70 in the budget this week because we had $7.70 left over from last week. And so I spent $1.18 total at Target for the 2 things of Christmas candy. $4.09 at Kroger, which was for the Pop-Tart bites and the bologna. And then today I spent $13.86 at Kroger for all the, $13.86 was spent at Brookshire's. That was on the 2 packages of meat that were on clearance and then the 3 cases of water. The rest came from Kroger. It was a total of $38.60. So I went over by 3 cents. So I got all of this food, lots of stock up stuff, lots of freezer stuff, and I only went over by 3 cents. So I will take that 3 cents off of next week's budget. So next week I won't have $50. I'll only have $49.97, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, this was what threw me off. I did not plan on these being 55 cents a pound. I thought they were 23 cents a pound. So just be careful. Like I said, when you're building your list, please build a list before you go into the store. That way you know exactly what you're buying. You know you're sticking in your budget. But that's where I went wrong this week. So we'll pay better attention to that on produce prices in the future. All right, Axton, tell everybody to like and subscribe.
Like to subscribe
to our videos, right? Yep. And you can continue to see how we're feeding our family of 4 for $50 a week in 2023. So y'all have a great day and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Bye. All right, guys, so you have now seen the grocery haul part of this video. And you know that total I went over budget by 3 whole cents. which really bothered me because I was really working really hard to stay in that $50. I just hated to turn down ground beef for $2 a pound. That was such a good deal. And I messed up on those bananas, which I told you about in the video. That kind of rubbed me. I can't believe I messed up on that. But here's what I forgot to do. I forgot to submit my receipts to Fetch and Ibotta. And so I knew that there wasn't a lot on Ibotta this week for me to submit a receipt for, because I do check that compared to what I'm going to buy each week. So I've already checked like Ibotta and Fetch. I knew that there wasn't much on there, but it turns out they had added a rebate for 10 cents off of any receipt. So by scanning my receipts into Ibotta, I got 10 cents back, which means I was actually, I guess, technically 7 cents under on my groceries for this week. I'm not going to add 7 cents to next week, but I just thought that was kind of humorous that here I was upset because I went over by 3 cents and then they had this 10-cent rebate on there. So I thought that was kind of funny. So that is all for week 2's groceries. For our Feed Our Family for $50. Looks like we did manage to stay in the budget for the second week. I will say that one thing that I do, and it can help you with planning too, is you can go online and you can find early copies of your sales circulars for your area. At least for most stores you can. My area, my little town, has a H-E-B and a Walmart. Walmart pretty much has no sales. Now, we do have an Aldi too. I could go to Aldi. It's just sometimes I don't find their stuff to be as high in freshness or taste as some of the other stores. But I have been known to shop at Aldi, and I'm not against shopping at Aldi. It's just, I guess I kind of like what I like, and if I can make it work in my budget, I'm going to. If not, then yeah, I would end up going to Aldi, and I would be okay with that. So we have H-E-B. H-E-B to me is like one of the most expensive places to go grocery shopping. And so unless I find sales there, you're not going to normally see H-E-B hauls from me. There are like 2 or 3 items I like that I can only get there. So if I do make a trip to H-E-B, that's what I'm generally going to get there. So normally where I shop is in the next town over from us. We have a Kroger and we have a Brookshire's. So Brookshire's, you have to be very, very careful on their sales. They do a lot of sales like buy one, get one for a penny. And you think, yay, that's an excellent deal. For their prices, yes. Unfortunately, you can find the exact same items. Usually you can get 2 of whatever the item is, just like you would get at Brookshire's, and you can still come out cheaper at my Walmart. And my Walmart is not a cheap place to buy groceries. So I tend to not buy into that. What I do is just look for the items that I can't get any cheaper anywhere else. And it doesn't take me long to scan the circular, see what I would be interested in, and then scan it compared to a local store in my area. Kroger does seem to be the best buy for my money anywhere in my vicinity. So our town is supposed to be getting a new grocery store. The plans, I guess, have been turned into the city. I don't know where that's going to stand on approval or how long that process is going to take or how long it would take before the store is actually built here. I do know that a rumor going around is that it would be an Albertsons grocery store. Now, they don't know if it would be Albertsons or Tom Thumb because Albertsons and Tom Thumb are owned by the same company. So it could be an Albertsons, it could be a Tom Thumb. So I am hoping that it's going to be an Albertsons because if you know what's in the works, Kroger is in the process of buying Albertsons, and it would be nice to have Kroger in my town. So that's kind of where I stand on that. But we'll see what ends up happening. That's just wishful thinking because it's going to be a long time down the road before that store's even here. So that is all for week 2. We will see you next week in week 3's video. And we will see what sales are out there and if we can continue to stick to our $50 a week budget. So we'll see you then. Bye, guys.